What's up, YouTube? I am showing my updated dark deck and showing you what is for trade in it. Some, if not most of the stuff is for trade in this deck, but I will tell you what's for trade and what's not for trade, and tell you, obviously, if you heard my last video, my wands are Christias, only Christias. Any side wands, I guess one glow bulb and 2 tunings. Anything else I do not need. But Christias will get my attention faster than everything. Gold Dark Armed. These 2 aren't for trade. 2 Desires, by the way. Dark Lord Desires. No. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 Dark Lord Desire. 3 Dark Lord Zeratos. They're not for trade. None of my Dark Lords. Dark Creators, 3 of them. They're for trade. Secret First Edition Pharaoh Servant Jinzo. Mint, it's for trade. 3 Ultra Caius, or 3 Gold Caiuses, they're for trade. Vanity's Fiend Ulti First, Damaged, is for trade. Delve Dark Monarch, for trade. 2 Chaos Sorcerers Ultra, they're for trade. 2 Ultra, 1 Ulti Battle Fader, the Ultras are first. All for trade. Gore's Ultra, it's for trade. Trag for trade. These aren't for trade. I like these too much. They're not worth anything anyway. Gold Dimension Alchemist. These are for trade. Phantoms of Chaos. These are for trade. Armageddon Knight is for trade. Skullmeister, that's for trade. Gold Sengen for trade. Necrogarden, he's not for trade just because I like him. DD Crow's not for trade. Magical Merchants are for trade. And this is a Dark Beginnings Ultra Monster Reborn. This is for trade. This isn't for trade, it's my only one, I need more. And Super Pot of Avarice is for trade. Now, again, my only wants are going to be my only wants right now are Christias, but if you want something minor out of the any of the stuff I've showed out of the decks or the mini binder, you can offer me either tunings or a glow up bulb. That's the only other thing I need. Other than that, I have 2 extra Vanity's Fiend, 1 extra of that, extra Doomsday, Necroface, Super Armageddon, DD Crow. That's not for trade. Sky Scourge Neuralis, Ulti Sky Scourge Neuralis, another one of these, Gold Jinzo. If you're interested in either some of the deck or the side deck, let me know. I will trade everything in the deck except for the stuff pointed out. So basically, if you want the deck, I'll just take out the stuff, the obvious stuff, and put the rest away. Now, for the deck that I need the Christias for, this is my current project. I am slightly proud of it. I love this deck. It's my new passion, so I'll show it off. 3 Ultra First Edition Heralds of Perfection. I pulled all these myself. I'm happy about that. These are all self-pulled, self-glorified Heralds of Perfection. I gave these to my best friend a long time ago, and he gave them back to me recently to finish my deck. He's not out on YouTube, but he's a good friend, so, you know, if any of y'all know who I'm talking about, or any of y'all locals know who I'm talking about, you know what I mean. 1 Christia, this is being loaned to me. This is why I need Christias. Arc Lord Christia, I need 3 of them. Okay, 3. This isn't mine. Remember, I need 3, not 2. Hear me? 3 Tethys, Goddesses of Light. This card is so broken in this deck that I can get my whole deck to my hand, swarm the field, and then lock you down. Just easy as pie. It's not even fair how easy it is. 3 of these beautiful, awesome cards. Soul of Purity and Light. Remove 2, special summon it, and I can sack it for a Tethys if I need to the same turn. Sorry, I had to itch my eye. Just ridiculous, and not to mention when you attack, all your monsters lose 300 attack during your battle phase. If I have 3 of these on the field, that's 900 loss, and of course, Splendid Venus makes it for a massive, massive, massive decrease. It just kills monsters. It's ridiculous. 3 Manjus. IOCs. These were given to me by my good friend Greg. I appreciate it. You helped me out a lot with these. I'm keeping these for a long time. I should have never traded mine in the first place. 2 Dark Lord Desires to get over the obvious walls, aka Colossal Fighter, since I can't beat it down, aka pretty much anything. I'll send your Marshmallow to the grave. I'll send your whatever, Spirit Reaper to the grave, your Partial to the grave. You will not have a monster on your field, and I will romp you with massive beat sticks. 2 Honests, just another broken card. Allows me to add to damage step, along with negating your Honest in damage step. An overpowering card makes it so my weak fairies become overly powerful. 2 Freya, Spirit of Victory. With 2 of them on the field, I can have a Freya lock. Well, not a Freya lock, because you can still attack them if I have no other fairy. But it still makes it so this plus Herald of Perfection means I have a 3200 wall. 2 of these means I have a 3600 wall. So that you cannot hit over, and that I can just negate if you try to target it. 1 Splendid Venus. I had 2 at one point, but I figured 1 is good enough because I have enough tributes as is. And since I'm not running Valhalla, I'm running mainly small end monsters. It's just I need this only to be a special summon source via Monster Reborn, or just a tribute source via late game when I need it to overpower you. Not to mention it's a second effect saying that you cannot negate my cards when I activate them, period, even with Solemn or anything. It's just too broken. Marshmallow, obvious reasons. I need the stall just in case. If I don't get a good hand first hand, then it's just brilliant. Fool, same reason, but no burn. Just sit there for a little bit until I get the combo off. Usually it takes about 1 to 2 turns. I pretty much always get Herald of Perfection first turn, but yeah. And of course, Heralds. 2 green, 2 purple, 3 orange. Ulti. Now, for the obvious spells, 3 Dawn of the Heralds. Of course, why not? And of course, Preparation of Rites. Only 1. I was gonna run 2, but I figured, I overdraw this, and I don't even use the spell card other than once, because I remove and then get the monster back just so I can negate. Now, for the non-obvious spell cards, my version. 2 Reloads. Reload, in my opinion, is one of the most broken cards because I can summon Tethys without any defense. You can bottomless it. In response, I can chain reload, draw cards, and in the same chain link, I can keep drawing until I stop. Once I stop, I can, if I draw another reload, I can do it again. Reload's just broken for that exact reason. Due to the fact that reloads affect, you cannot chain anything during the reloading and the drawing. You can chain to the draw or to the activation of the card, and you can't book during the reload. So basically, I reload, start drawing if I have Tethys on the field, and just lock you out. 2 Magical Mallets. Same reason, except this is more selective purposes. I get to select the cards I put in my deck and pull out. 1 Pot of Avarice. I was going to run 2. In fact, I was going to run 0, but I decided 1 is needed just in case I need to thin my graveyard a little bit to draw a little more fairies, or if I'm about to deck out, get an extra 3 cards. Monster Reborn. Obvious card here. Just says I have an easy special summon if I don't have Christian on the field, obviously. And my personal attack, infinite cards. I love to negate, and I love my hand power. Seeing as I love both of these things, infinite cards just says I'm going to have unlimited cards in my hand, and there's nothing in the world you can do about it. I'm going to shut you out. Now as for a side deck, it's not much right now, but 1 more green, 1 more purple. I have 1 Fool. I think I have 2 Fools, it's just not in the case. 2 more Nova Summoners, 1's not in the case. 2 Dark Knight, Dark Knight Parsheths. 3 trade-ins for my 8 stars extras. Dark Hole, 3 Valhalla. Some of them are actually in another pile. Freya, the other magical mallet. Treacherous Trap Hole in case I decide to run one trap. It's pretty helpful for getting rid of those pesky monsters, and since I don't want any traps in the deck, I can run this alone and just pop 2 monsters for free. And of course, Hecatrix. As for the decks, or as for the fairy deck, nothing in it's for trade, sorry. The dark deck, I'll explain to you what is for trade. Just PM me if you're interested in any of it. Rate, comment, subscribe, whatever, don't really care. But yeah, peace YouTube. I'll be uploading my trade binder next. Since my trade binder literally has hardly anything in it.